Okay, tell me what all things we learned in the last class.
Ma'am, today morning
Yes.
class
Yes.
decomposition reaction, displacement reaction,
Yes. Then
and examples.
yes. Then
Ma'am, that much.
okay, fine. Abin,
Yes,
what
ma'am.
do you mean by displacement reaction?
The reaction in which one element displaces another from a compound is called the decomposition reaction. Displacement.
Yeah, displacement reaction. Okay, fine. Then Sovel, what's the color of copper sulfate solution? Color, copper sulfate. Yeah, it's blue in color, right? Then what happens when this iron nails dipped in this copper sulfate solution, Elsa?
Ma'am, they change into brown color.
Which one change into brown color?
The copper,
Which one?
the nails that are dipped
Yeah,
in.
okay. Iron nails become brownish in color, right? Then what happens to the copper sulfate solution, Shania? Shania, can you hear me?
Ma'am,
Tell me.
ma'am, it will turn to green.
Yeah, or the blue color of copper sulfate solution fades, right? Okay, fine. Then can you give another example for this displacement reaction, Srihari?
Ma'am, zinc plus copper sulfate gives
Hmm.
zinc sulfate and copper.
Okay, fine. Very good. Gerlin, why this zinc and lead can able to displace copper from copper sulfate solution?
More reactive element can only displace less reactive element from the solution.
Yeah, in this case, which one is more reactive?
Copper.
Sorry,
lead and zinc.
Yeah, very good. Zinc and lead are more reactive than copper. That's why they can able to displace copper from its solution, right? Then I told you one more name for this displacement reaction. Can you tell me? Anyone? Gautam, Dominic, Fagad, Chetra, Revu, Emerin, Melita, switch on your videos. Okay, tell me. Anyone? Other name of this displacement reaction. It is also known as single displacement reaction. Okay. Did I mention this name? No. Yes or no? Tell me.
You told about single displacement.
Now, okay. This displacement reaction otherwise known as single displacement reaction because only single element is displaced. That's why. So I think it's clear for everyone. Adulya?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you describe or can you explain the steps needed to do the activity related to displacement reaction?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me.
Take 3 iron nails
Then
and clean them with sandpaper.
Yeah.
Take 2 test tubes as A and B and add 10 ml of copper sulfate solution. Tie iron nails with a thread and immerse them carefully in the copper sulfate solution.
Okay.
In test tube B for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Keep one iron nail aside for comparison. After 20 minutes, take out the iron nails from the copper sulfate solution.
Okay. So that's about the procedure to do this activity. We just dip this ionals in copper sulfate solution. And we observe the blue color of the copper sulfate solution fades and ionals become brownish in color. Okay, then next we are going to learn the another type of reaction, and it is similar to that of displacement reaction. Can you name such reaction?
Double displacement reaction.
Yeah, very good. It's double displacement reaction. First one, it's also known as single displacement reaction. That's because only one element is displaced by another one. Okay, here we are going to learn double displacement reaction. So can you guess the definition for the double displacement reaction? Anyone? In single displacement reaction, only one element is displaced by another element. So in the case of double displacement reaction, what happens? The displacement of two ions take place, or exchange of two ions take place. Before that, all of you switch on your videos. Dominic, Sean, Fagat, Kshetra, Anthony Maxi, Lakshmi Nanda, Bastin, Karthik, Elna Rose. Dominic, can you hear me? Sean? Fagat? Bastin, Karthik? Okay, here also we are going to do one activity. That's in your textbook, activity 1.10, 1.10. That's in page number 11. Swati, can you read this activity? Just wait. Okay, Swati, can you please read?
Ma'am,
Yes.
which one?
Activity 1.10.
Ma'am, I don't have textbook.
Then Anjali Priya, can you read?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Take about 3 ml of sodium sulfate solution in a test tube.
Okay.
In another test tube, take about 3 ml of barium chloride solution. Mix
First one,
the
take about 3 milliliter of sodium sulfate solution, right? Sodium sulfate. What's the chemical formula of sodium sulfate? Can you tell me? Anyone?
NaSO4.
Which one?
Na2SO4.
Yeah, Na2SO4. This is the first step. Then the second one.
in another test tube, take about 3 ml of barium chloride solution.
Okay, 3 milliliter of barium chloride. What about the chemical formula of barium chloride?
BaCl.
Which one?
BaCl.
BaCl2.
BaCl2. Okay. Then continue.
Mix the two solutions. What do you observe?
Okay, it's just a simple activity. We have to take about 3 milliliter of sodium sulfate in a test tube, and in another test tube, we take 3 milliliter of barium chloride. Then we just mix the two solutions. Then what do you observe? Okay, that's the activity for you. Is the steps clear for you? We just take about 3 milliliter of sodium sulfate in a test tube, and in another one we just take 3 milliliter of barium chloride, BaCl2. Then just mix the two solutions in a test tube. Then we are going to observe one activity. So you can tell me, what do you observe when this sodium sulfate is mixed with barium chloride? Gauri, can you tell me?
Ma'am, a white substance is formed.
Yeah, a white insoluble substance is formed, right? What can we call that white insoluble substance?
Precipitate.
Yeah, it's known as precipitate. So you have to note that the white or any colored insoluble substance, it is known as precipitate. Insoluble substance is known as precipitate. So can you tell me what's the color of that sodium sulfate solution? Sodium sulfate.
White.
Sodium sulfate.
Colorless.
Yeah, it's colorless. Then what about barium chloride?
Colorless.
Yeah, both are colorless solutions, and when they mixed up together, we got a white precipitate, right? So
Yes.
here, this is an example for double displacement reaction. This is an example for double displacement reaction. And here a precipitate is formed, right? So it is also known as precipitation reaction. Clear? So this is the chemical reaction take place in this activity, that is sodium sulfate reacts with barium chloride to form barium sulfate and sodium chloride. And which is that white insoluble substance? Can you identify? Is
Barium
it sodium
sulfate.
chloride or barium sulfate?
Barium sulfate.
Very good. It's barium sulfate. Why? Can you tell me why? That white insoluble substance is known as barium sulfate. Because the sodium chloride, it is the common salt that is dissolved in water, right? The insoluble white substance, that is barium sulfate. Sodium chloride is always dissolved in water. And you can see it is aqueous, AQ. AQ means aqueous, that is soluble in water, right? So sodium chloride always dissolved in water, and the remaining barium sulfate, it remains as a precipitate. So the white insoluble substance formed in this activity or reaction, it is called precipitate. So the insoluble substance that formed, it is called precipitate. Therefore, this reaction is also known as a precipitation reaction. Double displacement reaction, also known as
Precipitation reaction.
yeah, precipitation reaction. So we can define the precipitation reaction. Any reaction that produces the precipitate can be called a precipitation reaction. Do you remember another activity in which precipitate is formed? During the first days, the first class itself. Can you remember which reaction? Anyone, please? This is a clue for that chemical reaction.
Potassium iodide.
Very good. Yeah, potassium iodide is added to which one?
Lead nitrate.
Very good. It's also an example for precipitation reaction. So it's also an example for which type of reaction?
Double displacement.
Double displacement reaction. Then we can check how it becomes a double displacement reaction. You can look into this chemical equation. In the previous case, that means in single displacement reaction, one element can displace another from its solution. Here, this sodium, both the sulfate and chloride ions, both exchanges. The sulfate ion comes to barium and this chloride ion comes to sodium. And this sodium sulfate becomes barium sulfate and the barium chloride, it becomes sodium chloride. So the two elements are displaced or the two ions are displaced. So this reaction is also known as double displacement reaction. Clear? This is clear? First of all, you have to note there is a white insoluble substance is formed. That's why it is known as precipitation reaction. And that white insoluble substance, it is known as precipitate. And in this case, barium sulfate is the precipitate. And in this reaction, exchange of two ions take place. That means sulfate ions and chloride ions. That's why it is known as double displacement reaction. This is clear? Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Emrin,
Yes, ma'am.
can you read this chemical equation?
Na2SO4 plus BaCl2
Yes.
gives BaSO4 plus 2NaCl.
Okay. What do you mean by Na2SO4?
Sodium sulfate.
Okay. Then BaCl2?
Barium chloride.
Then BaSO4?
Barium sulfate plus sodium chloride.
Yeah. Here you have to look that this BaSO4, barium sulfate, that's the only thing in solid state. That means it is insoluble in water. The sodium sulfate, barium chloride and sodium chloride, they all exist in aqueous state. That means they are soluble in water. Clear? Then Revu, can you read the remaining portion? From second point onwards.
The white insoluble substances formed is called a precipitate. Therefore, this is also known as a precipitate reaction.
Then?
In a reaction that produces a precipitate can be a precipitation reaction.
Can be called too fast. Can be called a precipitation reaction. Said, can you read the slide once again?
Yes, ma'am. The white insoluble substance formed is called precipitate.
Yes.
Therefore, that is also known as precipitation reaction.
Then?
Any reaction that produces the precipitate can be called a precipitation reaction.
Can you read this chemical equation also?
Yes. Na2SO4 plus BaCl2 gives BaSO4 plus 2NaCl.
Okay. You can tell me whether this equation is balanced or not.
Not.
Not balanced. Which one is unbalanced?
It's balanced.
Yeah, this chemical equation is balanced because here 2Na, right? Here also 2Na.
Two.
Then in the case of sulfur, it is 1. Here also 1. Oxygen, here it is 4. Here also 4. Next one, Ba. Here it is 1 barium. Here also 1. Chlorine, here it is 2. Here also 2. So this equation is a balanced chemical. Said, can you please? Oh, okay. All of you, please switch on your videos. Otherwise, I will not give attendance for you. Bastin? Yes. Kshetra? Karthik? Lakshmi Nanda? Elna Rose? Anthony Maxi? Okay. So you can write what you mean by this double displacement reaction. The reactions in which there is an exchange of ions. What do you mean by ions? What do you mean by ions? That we learned in 9th. Ions. Which one?
Charged.
Elements that carry charge.
Yeah, charged species are known as ions. Which are the two types of ions?
Cation.
Cation and anion.
Very good. Cation and anion. Which is the positive ion?
Cation.
Cation. Which is the negative ion?
Anion.
Anion. So
Anion.
here
Anion.
also, okay. Exchange of ions take place. Okay. The reactions in which there is an exchange of ions between the reactants, they are called double displacement reaction. Can you tell me which are the ions present in this chemical equation? Which are the ions present in this chemical equation? Sodium is the cation, right? Na plus. Then SO4, 2 minus. This is an anion. And in BaCl2, Ba2 plus and Cl minus. So these are the ions present in the reactants. Here, the exchange of ions take place. That means sodium reacts with chlorine and sulfate with barium, and BaSO4 plus 2 NaCl is formed. Clear? So here exchange of ions take place. Sulfate ions and chloride ions exchange within the reactants and form new products. So here the position of two ions change. So it is known as double displacement reaction. So the reactions in which there is an exchange of ions between the reactants are called double displacement reaction. What's the difference between single displacement reaction and double displacement reaction? Melita, can you tell me? Melita? Melita, can you hear me? Abin? Can you tell me? Yes. The difference between single displacement reaction and double displacement reaction.
Ma'am, in a single displacement reaction, one element displaces another to form a compound.
Very good.
And in double displacement reaction, the reaction in which there's an exchange of ions between the reactants are called double.
Very good. Okay, that's the difference between single displacement reaction and double displacement reaction. Gautam, can you hear me? No. It's okay. It's okay. Dominic? Dominic, please unmute. Dominic? Kshetra?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you read this?
Double displacement reaction.
Hmm.
The reactions in which there is an exchange of ions between the reactants are called double displacement reactions.
The reactions in which there is an exchange of ions between the reactants are called double displacement reactions. In this, in the previous reaction, which are the ions that are get exchanged? Srihari, can you tell me?
Ma'am, sodium and sulfate.
Is it sodium and sulfate? Means Na2, just wait. Yeah, Na2SO4 plus BaCl2. Srihari, then tell me, what all things exchanged? Srihari?
Sodium
Yes.
mixed with chloride.
Okay, so Na, right? Then?
And boron, barium with sulfate.
Yeah, barium with sulfate, BaSO4. So the ions present in this reaction are Na plus, then SO4 2 minus, Ba2 plus, and Cl minus. Here the exchange of ions take place. Sodium combines with chlorine, barium combines with sulfate. Then barium sulfate and sodium chloride is obtained. So this is double displacement reaction. All of you switch on your videos. Sodium sulfate and barium chloride exchange sulfate and chloride ions to give barium sulfate, which forms the precipitate, and sodium chloride that stays in solution. So this white insoluble substance is barium sulfate. Okay. Because sodium chloride that always dissolved in water. That's why it's in aqueous state. But the barium sulfate that exists in solid state because it is insoluble in water and it acts as a precipitate. Here, two ions have been displaced, that is sulfate and chloride. Therefore, this is a double displacement reaction. Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you read these 2 points?
Sodium sulfate and barium chloride exchanges SO4 2 minus and Cl minus ions to give barium sulfate, which forms the precipitate.
Karthik, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now you can read.
Sodium sulfate and barium chloride exchange SO4 2 minus and Cl minus ions to give barium sulfate, which forms the precipitate and sodium chloride that stays in solution.
Okay.
Here two ions have been displaced, minus SO4 2 minus and Cl
Now
minus.
that is not minus, just hyphen. Okay.
Therefore, this is a double displacement reaction.
Okay, therefore this is a double displacement reaction because two ions have been displaced, that is SO4 2 minus and Cl minus ions. Is this clear for you? Double displacement reaction? Tell me.
Ma'am, can you explain the first point?
Which one, Lakshmi?
First point.
First point. Okay, this sodium sulfate and barium chloride, these are the reactants, right? That is Na2SO4, then barium chloride, BaCl2. These are the reactants. Among these reactants, this sulfate ion and chloride ion, they exchange with the another one and forms sodium combines with chlorine. So it is NaCl. Then barium combines with sulfate. Then it becomes BaSO4. In order to balance, we put 2 here. So this barium sulfate, it acts as a precipitate. That means it is insoluble in water. That's a white substance obtained. Then the sodium chloride, it is always dissolved in water and it exists in aqueous state. Clear? This exists in solid state and the sodium chloride as aqueous state. Is this clear, Lakshmi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's about double displacement reaction. So this is the one example for double displacement reaction. And I also mentioned one more example. Can you tell me which is that? Example for double displacement reaction. I told you about one precipitate.
Potassium.
Potassium.
Yeah, potassium iodide and lead nitrate. So it's also an example for this double displacement reaction. So you can write this one question in your textbook, page number 12 or 13. Before oxidation and reduction. Can you tell me the page number? In the old book, it is page number 12.
12.
Yeah, 12. So can you read that question, Srihari?
Activity 1.2 recall.
Yes. You have to recall activity 1.2. Did you remember that one? Activity 1.2?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Read the question.
First, what was the color of the precipitate formed? Can
Okay.
you name the compound precipitated?
So the reactants are lead nitrate and potassium iodide. These are the reactants, right? Then can you recall which precipitate, which colored precipitate is formed?
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow precipitate is formed. Yellow precipitate is formed. Then what about the next question?
The compound precipitated.
Can you name the compound precipitated? Can you name the compound?
Potassium nitrate.
Which one?
Then lead.
It's lead iodide. Okay. Lead iodide. So you can write lead iodide. Okay, then the next question. Minha, can you read?
Yes, ma'am. Write the balanced chemical equation for this reaction.
Okay, you have to write the balanced chemical equation for this reaction. So first you tell me what's the chemical formula of lead nitrate?
Pb.
Pb. Then
NO3.
NO3. NO3 twice. Okay. This is the chemical formula of lead nitrate. PbNO3 twice. Then the next reactant. What's the next reactant?
Potassium iodide.
Potassium iodide. Shania. Shania.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me the chemical formula of potassium iodide? What's the symbol of potassium?
K.
Huh? K. What about iodine?
I.
Iodine. Which one? Hmm? Iodine. Anyone? What's the symbol of iodine?
Is it L?
No.
I.
Yes, it's I. So Ki. It's the chemical formula of potassium iodide. Clear? PbNO3, that is lead nitrate, and Ki, that is potassium iodide. So these are the reactants. So can you tell me what are the products obtained? Lead nitrate and potassium iodide reacts together. This is an
Lead
example
iodide.
for, yes, lead iodide. Very good. That is Pb. Pb?
I.
I2.
Yeah, PbI2. The next one? Justin? Tell me, what's the next product? Where are you? Yes, tell me. Here exchange of ions take place, right? So you are able to guess the product. No answer? Adulya, can you tell me the next product? Pb combines with iodine. Then?
NO3K.
Yes, it's KNO3. Potassium nitrate. So this nitrate combines with potassium. Then the question is you have to write the balanced chemical equation. Now this equation is not balanced, right? Pb here it is 1 and the right hand side also 1, but NO3 here it is twice, here NO3 only 1. Then in the case of potassium, here it is 1, here also 1. Iodine, here it is 1 and right hand side it is 2. So in order to make it balanced, we have to add which coefficient word? Try to
2
balance
Ki.
this one. Yes, 2 Ki, then?
And 2 KNO,
Very good.
KNO3.
2 KNO3. Now it's balanced. Now you can again check this equation. Pb, right hand side and left hand side, 1 lead. Then in the case of nitrate, both sides 2 molecules. Then potassium, here it is 2. On the right hand side also 2. Next one, iodine. On the left hand side it is 2 and the right hand side also 2. Now it's balanced. So you have to write down this equation. This one is lead iodide. Next one, potassium nitrate. Then there is one more question. Sania, can you read the third question?
Is this also a double displacement reaction?
Yes. Is this also a double displacement reaction? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Yes, right? because here also exchange of ions take place. So it's also an example for double displacement reaction. This double displacement reaction also known as precipitation reaction.
Yes.
Why?
Precipitate is formed
Yeah,
during this reaction.
precipitate is formed. Here also a precipitate is formed, that is lead iodide. That is yellow in color. Okay. Finish writing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All of you, please switch on your videos. So is this topic clear for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Anyone? No doubts. So Lakshmi? Yeah, tell me. What do you mean by this double displacement reaction? Unmute and tell me.
The reaction is there is an exchange of ions between the reactants are called displacement reaction.
Double displacement reaction. The reaction in which there is an exchange of ions between the reactants is known as double displacement reaction. Elsa, what's the difference between displacement reaction and double displacement reaction?
Ma'am, in displacement reaction,
Tell me. A single element.
one element displaces on another element from a compound is called
compound.
Displacement reaction.
Then what about double displacement reaction?
In double displacement reaction,
exchange of ions take place, right? Yes.
Between the reaction.
In single displacement reaction, what happens? A single element displaces or removes another element from a compound, right? In double displacement reaction, exchange of ions take place. That's the difference between single displacement reaction and double displacement reaction. Justin, please unmute.
Yes, sir.
What's the other name of this double displacement reaction? What is the other name of double displacement reaction?
Precipitation reaction.
Very good. Precipitation reaction. So, well, why this double displacement reaction is known as precipitation reaction?
This is an insoluble substance. It is an
Okay. Here also an insoluble substance, that is precipitate, is formed. So this reaction is also known as precipitation reaction. Amreen, can you give one example for this double displacement reaction? Amreen? Yes. Tell me.
Lead nitrate plus
Lead
potassium.
Potassium.
Iodine gives lead iodine plus potassium nitrate.
Lead nitrate plus potassium iodide gives
lead iodine plus potassium nitrate.
Lead iodide plus potassium nitrate. All of you switch on your videos. Okay, what's the color of the precipitate formed when this potassium iodide reacts with lead nitrate? Devasena? What's the color of the precipitate when potassium nitrate reacts with lead nitrate reacts with potassium iodide? Unmute and tell me, what's the color of that precipitate? Please unmute. Then tell me, what's the color of the precipitate? Can you tell me any color?
White.
It's yellow. It's yellow precipitate is formed. Okay, Ashik?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Then what about the color of the precipitate when sodium sulfate reacts with barium chloride? Abin?
White.
Very good. White colored precipitate. So that's about displacement reaction and double displacement reaction. Okay, so all of you read this portion very well for the next class, including combination and decomposition. So now we learned 4 types of reaction. First one combination, next one decomposition, third one displacement reaction, and fourth one double displacement reaction. And all of you practice such questions in order to identify such type of reaction. So you have to collect certain chemical equation, then try to identify which type of chemical reaction it belongs to. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, thank you all. Bye. See you in the next class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Then I will send you the notes to the WhatsApp. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.